Welcome back, Lego enthusiasts, to Heart of a Kid Productions. Haven't posted a video in about a week, but that's because I kind of fell into a deep, dark mindset of creative building, and it just came like a fury this week, and I just had to proceed. So what happened was my 3-year-old decided to bring Daddy down to the basement, and he got into my Lego bin. And this is what he built. A nice little walkway with the police guy and a couple little doors. And while he was building and working on this, I was downstairs with him, obviously, and I was like, what can I do? I was like, I'm sitting here playing with my son, but I might as well build too, because obviously he wants to see me build something. So I was like, okay. So what we did was, let's go ahead and take this down. We got into our Lego bin. And this is my just all extra pieces of Lego, all just tossed in a bin. Obviously I have some Ziploc bags with window pans and all kinds of different pieces that I utilize for different things. And then some specialty pieces in this bag and that container. And then the other one has just a bunch of windows and other pieces, just random pieces that I utilize and dig through, because I obviously don't have this inventoried, don't have any cabinets or containers for that. But we utilize this to build, and I'm able to dig through it. Takes a little bit longer because obviously when you're not completely inventoried, you don't know where everything is in this bin. You just kind of dig and I know I have that piece somewhere, and you got to find it. But so what happened was my son did his little build. So I was sitting there, I was like, it's time for me to build. So I came up with this. While I was sitting there for about an hour with my son playing, I decided to build this little top of a building. And I was like, I thought it actually came out really well. And I always wanted to kind of do a little clock on the top of a building, kind of like you see in a lot of cities. And I was like, this ended up coming out really well. And I also had these pieces. I ordered them for another project a while ago, and I never ended up utilizing them. So I was like, oh, I'm going to use those. And then I had some extra angel wings from my chessboard, which I still have to finish a couple parts of that so you guys can see the interior that I finally completed. So we'll end up posting those videos here soon as well. But I kind of got stuck on this concept this week because I literally just, my creative juices were flowing and I just could not stop. So really cool. But the biggest thing was, my son built his little thing, and he's only 3, so we were having a good time downstairs, and I was like, this is a beautiful little top piece, beautiful little roof. And I was like, well, I can't just have this little piece. I was like, what can I do with this? I was like, I need to build something. So let's go ahead. I ended up building a main floor, and we'll go through this whole thing. Now, at the end of the day, I actually still have no idea what this building is. I just started designing it. I was like, I'm going to finish it. I don't know what kind of building it is. So I need your guys' help. You let me know what you guys think this building is. Because at the end of the day, I just made a building based off my own thoughts, and I thought it just looked really nice. So I ended up doing it. And as you can see, I used the bonsai trees. I ended up buying a second one. I literally went out this week and found a store that had another one. And I was like, I had one already and it looked so good. I was like, oh, I need 2 for both sides. So I ended up doing that and heading out and building it the same day and adding it to the main floor here. And it just came out beautiful. And as you can see, I ended up adding clear window panes so you can actually see the roots as you're walking by, which is really nice. Thought that looks really good. And what's great is I ended up keeping the original base for this, so I added it to the bottom. And as you see, the trees actually move, which is really great. I love that. So I can actually shake the whole building like it's windy and the trees actually move, which is just a little design. And I was just like, I'm gonna keep that. That looks good. I could have put it solid on the base, but I was like, I like that the trees actually move a little. So, because trees in real life move when the wind blows, which is really cool. So if you look at this gate, my 3-year-old actually grabbed it out of my bin after I had just made the foundation and actually put it kind of on a mills area. So as you see, it's lifted up. The only area that's not lifted up is this front part with the trees. and it obviously has stairs that lead down. That was my choice. I was like, I want this to actually come down to the base. It was my own decision, and obviously Mills is a new thing nowadays, but I was like, I'm gonna do that. If I need to raise it up or put it somewhere separate from everything else just so it fits into the city better, I'm like, I'm gonna do that because I just like this concept and the way it looks. So this is the main floor. And like I said, my 3-year-old ends up finding these gates in my bin and is like, Dad, that gate, put the gate. So I'm like, okay. So I ended up figuring out, and it actually looks amazing. And it actually opens up no problem, and looks great with the main door entrance and the little stairs right there. I thought it was a great idea. And I was like, I owe that one to my 3-year-old. So I was like, okay, cool. So he loved it. And then obviously I built some custom stairs for a Arkham Knight set that I built a long time ago for my Arkham Asylum city that I actually made. I don't have that anymore because I broke it down years ago, but it was something that I really enjoyed. But we're going to go ahead and get into that inside. And those trees just look beautiful. I think it brings it all together. I can't wait for you guys to see the final product once it's all together here on this video. And you guys let me know. Like I said, I have no idea what this building is. It was just, I built that top piece of the building and I was like, I need to build a building. I don't know if it's a clock tower or what, or a courthouse or what. I have no idea. I was just like, okay, I'm just going to build it, and I'll let my fans decide what it is. This would be great to hear what you guys think. So let's get in on the interior over here. So as you can see, here's the main entrance. And I put a lot of DC characters in here because I'm a DC guy. So I have a couple customs in there that I bought years ago. And I do have all original DCs, but they're with my chessboard and other pieces. But as you can see, this is stairs that lead up here. And you can see Red Hood climbing the stairs right here with his walkie-talkie. And there's a bad guy over there, one of Two-Face's thugs, getting a drink of water at the drinking fountain, which is really interesting. And as you can see, we have a beautiful chairs, couches, and table, and a little TV while they sit and wait to meet with whoever they're supposed to meet. And we have a lot of medieval stuff around here. So as you can see on the wall, there's some spears, and then some flowers. Really nice. Really enjoy the look. And over here, you can actually see I have 2 chairs that I added to this area while they sit and wait as well. But over here, these chairs are actually connected to the wall. Like, I have a little piece that's in the wall that these are able to stick to. So they're actually off the floor by a centimeter, which you can't even tell, but it keeps them secure because the bottom base was flat. So it wasn't able to connect to the floor. So I thought that was really cool. I was able to add 2 little chairs right there at the end of the hall, and they're secure, so they look perfect. And then obviously, perfect little drinking fountain right there, and the cup dispenser and everything. Knocking over Red Hood over here. Anyways, the next area is an office, and as you see, I have a nice little hat rack right there, and this seems to be a secretary or a businesswoman working, and she's obviously got an award right there. Or it could just be she's into Legos and has an awesome Lego minifigure. But her phone's right there, and she has a corner desk with her keyboard, computer, and her camera because, she likes taking pictures. So as we turn it around over here, you can see her working. And then she also has some cabinetry over here with drawers, and also a wall with a trophy, a surfboard on the wall, and some more medieval samurai sword type things. So obviously that's kind of a theme that we have going on here, but I think she got that trophy from a surfing competition, which is really cool. So I threw that on there. I thought that was really nice. And then at the top here, you can see there's kind of a nice little Chinese pagoda type thing. But that's her office. She's working. She's got her pen in her hand, getting ready to write down some important information. So this is the first floor. And as you can see, like my custom stairs right here that I just built a while ago. And I was like, this would just be perfect to add to this building to lead up to the second floor. So right now, that was the first floor. Let's go ahead and get the second floor. Now let me grab that over here. All right. And we're going to go ahead and put this down. But as you can see, there's more stores and more characters. So stand by 1 second. You guys get a nice zoomed in view when I attach this second floor. All right. Here we go. And obviously some swords right there with some gold flags, giving it a nice little decoration front. So now you have 2 floors. So this second floor, obviously, I started building it, and I had a concept of stairs coming up to the second floor, which are obviously right here underneath these stairs. So, and what's great is these stairs don't even conflict with those other stairs. And I was like, okay, so I ended up using an old wooden stairs and added my own interpretation to match the first floor stairs leading up to the second floor. So let's go ahead. So let's turn this around so you guys can see. So this leads up to the little hall under these stairs into this door. And this is kind of like a waiting room. And as you can see, there's a custom Black Mask character with his guns just sitting ready to do some business. And he's got a little table, but he's just sitting in the chair chilling. And great view from over there of the nice, beautiful trees outside. And then a security door, as you can see, leading. And then also this door right here says closed because that leads to the roof. Maybe it's just private access to all the individuals who work here. Again, we don't know what building this is. This just happened to be a building. But as you enter here, we got a lot of custom thugs from the original Dark Knight movie with Heath Ledger as the Joker, and he's on this side of the table. Obviously, you don't know that he's the Joker until he takes off his mask. And obviously, they're having some custom Bricka Hut pizza and some tea or coffee. But they're all talking about business over here. And like I said, I just utilized these characters because I had them sitting around, and I was like, oh, let me just throw them in here. And as you see, one of the other guys is actually talking or on the laptop looking up just the plan. And all the other custom minifigures. I really enjoyed these customs. Obviously, I like the Lego original, but they haven't came out with these, and I bought these years ago just because I wanted them when I saw somebody was selling them. They were really cool. So, and as you see, you got a crossbow, another medieval right here. And pretty much that's almost the whole top floor. Except for there's this one room. Now, I didn't have a full-on door, so this is a clear door, but this place was missing a bathroom, and I needed to add a bathroom. So there's your little toilet, and you got your little sink right there, and also that has a nice little lookout through the actually 3 windows in there, which is really nice. So really cool, really pretty. And then, like I said, if you want to go to the roof, you just go up through that door and leads right up here. So as you can see, and actually let's kind of zoom out so you guys can see. So beautiful windows, I thought, like gives full access to that conference room. And then also downstairs, you can see right into that office right there. And then also down the hall where you can see the guys actually sitting in there getting some water, and also sitting on the other side. So we'll kind of do a little spin so you guys can see. And she has another window right over here, 2 windows, and these actually push out from the inside. So if she wanted those open, and then that's the room where everybody's sitting and waiting, and windows. So this building has just a ton of windows, and like I said, these push out as well. So really nice. All push out to let some fresh air in. So that's the 2 main floors. And then we get to the final floor, which leads up to the roof. So we're going to go ahead and add that. And like I said, I built this first. This was the first thing I did. I made a concept, and I was like, I need to have a building to go with this. And then the last thing I ended up building was the roof. And I was like, what am I going to do with this roof? How am I going to make this fit in there? And what am I going to put on the roof? So what I did was, the roof's a little more fragile because it has some pillars, but we'll go ahead and add that right here in a second. All right, very fragile. There we go. Okay. All right, so one of my pieces fell earlier. I'll have to grab that, put that back in a minute, but that's okay. So go ahead and get that. And this is our roof. Now I'm going to bring this up so you guys can get a better look. So this is the roof currently. Nice little building, looking clean. Now, as you see, this part right here is where I ended up putting that clock tower piece. But what I did was I put that in there, and then I was like, oh, I need to build something on the roof. And obviously I didn't even have an opening for the roof with stairs, and that was kind of a last second, I need access to the roof. So I added those stairs that lead up to the roof, and this ends up being a beautiful, just nice little fountain at the top with 2 custom chair benches that I actually designed myself. I kind of referenced online on YouTube, obviously other people's type of benches, but they just didn't fit for me and work. And I was like, I'm going to make my own design. And I ended up throwing it in here. And as you can see, there's another Harley Quinn up here having some tea, relaxing, enjoying the view. Beautiful fountain. As you can see, it's a turtle fountain right there. Looks really nice, really clean. And I just thought that would look really nice. So we added this. Looks just perfect. I love it. So let's go ahead and, as you can see, all the area, the back, let's get a little, there we go. Just nice. And on this side, you can see the guys in the conference room talking with their windows. And, this is a bad guy location. Not the best to have windows everywhere where the cops can see in. But like I said, this is not, I didn't make it a bad guy hideout or anything. It was just a concept and characters that I threw in there. So here we go. All right, so this is the final build, but we got to add, obviously, the clock tower looking piece. So we're going to go ahead and throw this in here. That'll fit right in there, and I'll tighten that a little bit. So obviously these aren't tightened down right now because I don't want it to fall apart. But as you can see, this is from ground floor to top floor. Just, in my opinion, I mean, I love it. Obviously, I created it, so I really enjoyed making it. And it all came from this one piece design all the way to the top. And let's go ahead and give a kind of nice little walk around view. Obviously, it's kind of squared off with a little main for the columns area right there, but it just, I thought it ended up coming out beautifully. I love adding the fountain to the top and the benches so anybody who works here can go up and relax. It was just, a passion project that ended up, for me, taking some time, but I mean, I did it in a couple days. I kind of got motivated and creative and just was like, I have to finish this. I need to finish this. And as soon as I completed it, I was like, okay, I have to go post this, because I was like, everybody who's a subscriber currently is like, okay, this guy posted a couple videos and he's gone. And I literally just got into the mood of designing something. And again, this is all thanks to my son. And I will be placing it in my little city that I have. I might put it where the Lego store currently is, but as of right now, I don't have a big enough table to put it anywhere else. So I might just move the Lego store and put that somewhere else for now, just because I want this in my city, because it looks great. I really enjoy the beautiful trees. The trees really take it. And then I just love that whole front with the tower. It just came out so beautiful. Anyways, let me know what you guys think. I would really love to hear, what building do you think this is? What could I actually call this building? Because I have no idea. Again, it was a passion project, just something I really got into, and my creative mind just went and just kept going, and this is what I came up with, and I love it. It is beautiful. But I was stationed in Italy and Germany for a while, so this might take a lot of from there, because I saw a lot of buildings like this with beautiful structures and everything like that. So I don't know, but let me know what you guys think. Let me know what this building is in your guys' opinion, or what it should be. And please subscribe. I really appreciate you guys watching, and I hope this inspires you guys to build and do things that you enjoy. And again, this came from this bin of just tons of Lego pieces, and I was like, I'm gonna make something out of this because of this little tower and my 3-year-old who motivated me to get creative this week, and it looks beautiful in my opinion. So I really would love to hear what you guys think. Please let me know. Hit that like button, that notification bell, so you guys see my next uploads. But again, I would really love to hear your guys' comments. Whether you love it or hate it, that's fine. Everybody has their own opinion. But I'd love to hear what you guys think. Thanks again for watching, and look forward to my next video and hearing from you guys and what you all think. Thank you so much.